Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here in the sky, playing some 1.10 modded Minecraft, playing some of that SkyFactory. Oh man, we are having such a good time. I love it. I hope you guys are enjoying this daily content as much as I enjoy making it for you. Man, I love playing this mod pack. I'm having such a good time. In today's episode, though, we don't have too much time to be chit-chatting about how much we love playing modded Minecraft, because you guys know the deal. It's fun. Fun. We got some things we need to build today. Two things, I think, if we can get them done. We're going to give it a good try. See if we can't knock it out. So the first thing, I just want to bring you up to speed with what I've been doing around here. Just working some around the base. I haven't been doing too much off camera. I wanted to show you something, though. Let me just put these guys down. See if we can get one of these guys to grow kind of quick. Let's dance around. There we go. Oh, man. Both of them at the same time. Awesome. So one of you guys commented in my comments, I don't know what video it was, that if you take a hammer and hit wood like that, you get all these crazy wood chippings, which is actually, man, both of those came down, I guess. You get these wood chippings. Let's go ahead and plant some more saplings. And you can use these wood chippings to make dirt. Man, I didn't know that. Man, you guys holding out on me. Actually, I guess you weren't holding out on me because you told me. But anyway, I've just been farming up some dirt. That's essentially what I've been doing off camera. I've been letting my auto sieve over there, my hammer situation, do what it needs to do. Let's grab these guys quick. There we go. Okay, do we have some more? We do. Man, we can make tons of dirt. Let's just stick all this in here really quick. Anyway, so there we go. Man, we're making dirt. I love it. I love it. And I've just been sort of running around, picking up saplings and, you know, any apples that want to come down here that I can eat later or use for something down the road. Man, we love it. I love it. Let's eat something. How about that? I keep wondering why I can't run around, and then I realize it's because my food is low. So anyway, I haven't been doing a whole lot. This thing's been running along, working like a dream. You can see we got a couple diamonds here. We got a little bit of iron going on. Some coal, some other odds and ends. My goal today is at some point, and it's probably when I'm going to be standing around waiting for stuff, to get another one of these magmatic generators, because we need some power, and we need it like quick, fast, in a hurry, because I really want to try to move forward with not depending on these guys. Now, the sag mill, yeah. Sag mill. It's pretty easy to make, right? We need a piston, so that's not too bad. Piece of redstone, I guess. Yeah, I need a piece of redstone for that. A couple iron ingots, some flint, not a problem. And then we need some iron for some iron bars. So what's that? 6, 10, and then one of these. We need 5 pieces of redstone, some copper. Man, we could probably make that pretty quick. So at some point, maybe not this episode, because we've got some building to do in today's episode, we're going to get us a sag mill, maybe 2 if we can make them. And we'll set up a system. One of you guys, Gamer TB, literally just minutes before I started recording this episode, sent me a screenshot or an image of his sort of setup that he's got going on. Man, it's awesome. I love it. So thank you so much for that, Gamer. That was awesome. So I might set up something like that where we got some sag mills, you know, grinding down the cobblestone and then grinding down the gravel. That's the word. And then, you know, just changes some of our processing up a little bit. But I'm okay with what we got going on here. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me go off camera for a little bit. I need to farm a little bit more dirt. I'm going to try to get a stack of dirt. So, I mean, we're getting close. I mean, we've got over a half a stack already. Yeah, 38 dirt. Awesome. And we've got tons of these wood chippings. And I'm completely down with using them for sure. That's so awesome. So I'm going to just farm a little bit more dirt, see if I can't get a full stack, and then we're going to get over here and try to build something together on camera. I need to get a couple materials ready for that, so I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, I've been chopping trees like a fool, that is for sure. Just trying to make a bunch of dirt. You guys know the deal. Been busting up the logs with my hammer. Just getting saplings. I made a couple shears and got a bunch of leaves. I've just been coming over here and dumping them into this little chest I've got going on here. So just to give you an idea of what this setup is, man, you've probably seen stuff like this before. We just have a chest up here with a transfer node, pulling items out. Got it dumping in all of these barrels. You can see that guy should be filling up here. Hello? Hello? Yeah. It's filling up. Anyway, so this guy pulls items out of this chest and just loads them up into these different barrels. And then when the dirt is made and it can pull stuff out, it just brings it over there and puts it in that chest. So we got, man, we're doing good. We almost got 2 stacks of dirt. I'm betting by the time we get all this processed, let me see. So that's like 8. So there's another stack. I had to do some math there. 8 pieces makes a piece of dirt. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Yeah. So we probably have at least another stack of dirt in there. I love that. We'll definitely take that all day long. And if we need more, man, we can just harvest it up. Not a problem. All right, we need to get started on some kind of crazy mob farm. So what I want to do is I'm going to go out 25 blocks from the edge here. I'm just going to do it along the back edge. By the way, my little worker bee lady in here is going to town. Check that out. 6 diamonds. Love that. And we got some coal that we can use for, I'm sure, something. So let's start right here. Let's not fall down. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and then we're just going to make ourselves a little platform out here. We'll make it, I don't know, 5 by 5, I guess, just for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should just be able to connect this up. We'll just make it out of cobblestone. You know, one of the things, I was thinking about what material I could make my mob farm out. I mean, we could make it out of wood, I guess, if we wanted to. Do we have some torches? We do. We don't want any mobs spawning out here until we're good and ready. And then I thought, man, I should just make it out of cobblestone, because when I'm done with it, I can just vein mine the whole thing and make it go away. You know, if we need to end up doing that, for sure. Let's eat a little something. I will say that using vein miner, you know, to break these leaves and things like that, man, it takes a little bit of a toll on your hunger. I guess it's hard work knocking down an entire tree with one swing of the hammer. We'll keep those. Actually, no, we don't. I don't think we need those. Let's go over here and just make sure. Yeah, we have almost 2 stacks of saplings. We can get those turned into dirt. That's not a problem. It's kind of slow, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Get some more dirt left and right. If I had some more transfer nodes, I'd set up this whole thing, but man, we're good with just those couple. It can do its deal. Alright, so now we have a platform out there. We need to go up, I guess, what, 25 blocks in the air? Maybe a little bit more than that. So I want to have a 3 by 3 space, 1, 2, 3, for these mobs to fall. Yeah, that'll probably be good. So maybe we'll just go up one like this. How do we want to make this? We just want to make like a sort of a classic drop kind of mob trap. Nothing too crazy. I'd like to get some Endermen though, if I possibly could. For sure. Alright, yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's go up. Let's go up a ways. Man, I'm worried about not being able to get back down. Let's get a water bucket. Just to be careful. You know, we have trouble getting up and down stuff. We don't have feather falling. We don't want to fall off a big old mob trap. Let's grab this bucket right here. We'll just set that guy right there. Oh, you know what I'll do? Okay. Oh, I got to figure it out. Come on, Dadcraft. You know what's happening. All right, we're going to make ourselves a little bit of a basin down here. Just like this. We'll go like that. And then we'll put this slab right here. Just so we can get in and out if we need to. Alright, awesome. And then we're going to put this bucket of water right like so. Oh, that thing almost blew me right off the edge of that thing. Come on. I don't want to die. Alright, let's go back over here and just put this in. That way, when we're up here building, if we need to jump down, and we could do so and not get ourselves destroyed. That would be awesome. There we go. So we have a big old water source there. Not a problem. Okay. So now let's start going up. So we can go 1, 2, 3. I guess that's really 4 because we're going to take that water out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25 blocks up. Look at our little platform down there looking all cool. Okay. Now, let's think about how we're going to build this crazy mob farm. So we're up 25 blocks. Let's put a torch up here just so we can see okay. Man, we're up here in space. Look at all these crazy planets. I guess we're not even on Earth. I guess that's Earth right there. Okay, so we're going to go... Oh my goodness, what is that down there that has spawned? Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks like some guy wearing some kind of crazy armor. We can't zoom, can we? No. Oh, I don't even have a weapon. Oh, good grief. Yeah, we're probably going to end up dying. Well, we can probably get down there and hit him and whatever it is and knock it off. Anyway, okay, so let's not worry about that at the moment. So let's go. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so then we should have a nice big 3x3 gap in the middle. Perfect, that's good. All right, and now we want to go, I think we're going to go like this. Do we want to make just a big square? Yeah, I think that'll work. So 1, counting that, 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I wish I had more torches. Do I have any wood? No. Oh, man, this is going to be rough. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to go one more like this. Yeah, okay. And then this will be the back wall. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Like that. You know, back wall. All right. And so I'm going to extend these guys out. I'm going to go make a couple of those stone builders, Juan, just so we can knock this thing out quick. I wish I knew what that guy is. We'll go down there, I guess, together in just a minute. And we're going to make a big square, and then we're going to go up 3, and we're going to put a roof on this thing. And then I guess we need to make sure we bring some torches up. I can make some ladders as well. Maybe I'll make a couple ladders so we can get up and down here for a little bit. Yeah. Let me get working on some of that stuff. I don't have very many tools that I use can fight this guy. Man, I hope we might die right here. Here, let's do this. Just in case the unimaginable happens, let's just put all this stuff in here like that. None of this stuff we can't replace. Okay, here we go. Let's drop down here together. Let's turn around this way. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was like some guy in like a crazy suit. I bet there's going to be mobs up there now too. Oh, good grief. Okay, let me get some odds and ends and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. We almost have this little mob farm that we built almost done. It's close. Just putting in the rest of these. Just put in a couple more trapdoors. Now this design, I mean, I was going to bring you guys along for the building process, and actually I recorded a little bit of a clip when I was putting the roof on, but then I thought, you know what? You guys have seen this kind of stuff a million times. Man, this is not like a brand new 1.10 mob farm. This is a mob farm that's been around for, I don't know, years and years and years. It's the same mob farm that has been, I don't know, I bet 5 or 6 years, if not even that. If not even, or if not longer than that. That's the word I'm trying to say. All we're doing here is just putting in some trapdoors. What we want is the mobs to walk off the edge. Yep. Just do that like that. Standard kind of mob farm. We made it 3 high because I want skeleton or Enderman to spawn in here if possible. There we go. Awesome. All right, we're almost done. So we have to, of course, come back up here and take out all the torches. Let's climb up here quick and get whatever that is out of here. Oh, this is where I climbed up on the roof to put the roof up. Let's take those out. I don't have, for some reason, an axe anymore. I think it broke. Well, that's okay. Alright, so we're almost ready to turn this thing on. We're going to leave all these torches up here for now, though. We have a slab roof on the ceiling of it, and essentially we have a too-high drop, because we don't want the mobs to be able to try to climb back up. And we just put these trap doors over there because the mobs think these are a full block, and they'll walk off the edge and fall. So that's exactly what we want. I also had to move my ladder, as you can see. Man, we had it built coming up right up that way, and I built over it, and I couldn't get up and down. Thankfully, I didn't forget to... or I left that water in there, we would have been in trouble for sure. Let's just take a step back here and take a look at this guy. Yeah. That looks like a mob farm for sure. So while I was building this mob farm and kind of messing around, I made a little bit of sand, and I got myself some sugar cane. Just growing a little bit of sugar cane here because I thought maybe we would make some punji sticks to go in the bottom. I mean, I think there's spikes in this mod. Let's see. Mobs drop experience, mobs drop player kill only items. Yeah, we can't make those yet, right? No. We can't make those. We might be able to make these. We can't make iron spikes, wooden spikes. Reduces health to half a heart but doesn't kill. Yeah, we could definitely make those. Basic spikes will also drop mobs XP. That's a lot of iron. So that's 9, and that just gives us 1. Yeah, that's no good. So at least we get 4 out of this one. It's probably the same resources, though. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2 blocks of iron essentially gives us 4 spikes. We have a 3x3 area, so that means we would need 9 spikes, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think punji sticks are going to be the way to go. But before we do any of that punji stick business, and we get any of this thing fired up, I want to make these things called vector plates. And vector plates are essentially like a conveyor belt, right? And they're pretty simple. They require some stone. I can use stone. Awesome. I get some stone. I need a slime ball, and I need a piece of sugar. So that was one of the reasons I got sugar cane. So that gives me 12. Let's see. I need 8 times 3 is 24, 48. I need 96 vector plates, and I get what, however many, 8 at a time. So 96 divided by 8 is 12. So I need like 12 recipes, I guess. Maybe that get us close. We need 1 more piece of sugar cane to grow. All right, so the question is, how though do we get slime balls? Because we don't have a slime chunk. Now I saw, who was it? Hector, by the way. He's been making daily SkyFactory videos as well. Man, I love watching his videos. You should go check him out if you haven't already. I'll put a link to his video down in the his channel in the description box down below. But anyway, he made firewater. I think he made fire. No, he didn't make firewater. He made, what did he do? He made a piece of like a magma. He used milk. That's what he did. If you take milk and throw it in water, you get slime. But I don't have a cow, and I don't really want to spend like 18 hours trying to get a cow. So what I did instead is I planted some rice. Let me go get a piece of bone meal here. I need 16. So I want to make sure I have 16 rice here. There we go. Okay. So now you can make slime out of rice, believe it or not. So we need to make some dough, and we want to make rice dough, which is 3 pieces of rice in the crafting thing like that. So that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and make that. Bang. We have 10 pieces of dough. Yeah, we're going to have to get some more. And then if you take that dough, almost just ran off the edge. And you put in a crafting bench, and I think a clay bucket. If not, we'll have to make an iron one. And you just separate this stuff around like so. Yeah, it has to be an iron bucket. That's okay. We have a little bit of iron. Do we have an iron bucket? We do, right there. Sweet. All right, so we put that in here like this, and theoretically, if we go like so, we should get rice slime balls. And those work, right? Those work just the same. So there we go. Awesome. So all we need is a little bit more rice. We need a little bit more, a couple other odds and ends, and then we can make some vector plates. So I think what I'll do is, let's go ahead and make the rest of these. Let's go ahead and at least make a set of vector plates, and then we can go install them, and we'll take a look and see how those guys work. So there we go, 8 slime balls. Now, vector plates. We'll make just these guys. So we need a piece of sugar, and we need just some base materials there. So let's get our stone out of here. Let's turn all of this into sugar. And we'll go like this. And we'll make enough for like one row. And then where's these guys? Right like that, right? We get 24 vector plates. So we need a total of 96. We got to do that 4 more times. We might even, I guess we're going to need a little bit more rice. All right, let's head up here and put these guys in. I'm pretty sure mobs will actually spawn on the vector plates as well. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find. Well, I don't know. We probably will never find out because they're going to be spawning up there. Oh, hello, rain. Of course you're pouring down. All right, so now we should be able to take these vector plates, and we want to do, yeah. You just want to put them in like that, and I think, nope. Oh no. Those things are kind of hard to break for just being slime. Can we do like that? Yeah. Look, we get carried forward. That's awesome. All right, we're just going to put these guys in like so. And go like that. And now we have the ability to transport those mobs. And the reason we're doing that, now obviously water would be much cheaper. But the reason that we're using, actually, you know what, we're going to save this row right here to do at the very end. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. The reason we're using these is I want to get Enderman as well. And if you have water down, I think the Enderman will try to teleport away, which is not going to get to... Ooh, those are pretty cool, actually. We might be able to use those around the base, man. We could go, like, zipping along. Hey, we need to go somewhere. That's awesome. All right, let's head down. Of course, it's pouring down rain. It wouldn't be a video that I put out unless it's pouring down rain. I need to make some more vector plates. I'm going to get enough to fill out the rest of those little channels. And then we're going to make some punchy sticks and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to come back, and we should have a fully functioning mob farm. Got to wait for some of this crazy sugarcane to grow. So let me just go off camera for a little bit whenever I get all that stuff done. And I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. We've been doing a little bit of crafting off camera. Oh my goodness, I just tried to climb up there in my mob farm, and I've got a creeper up there. Hopefully he despawns. I'm trying to get as far away as I possibly can from that thing. I hope he goes away. Make sure we eat some food there. So I've been doing a little bit of crafting, so I got something I want to show you. I made some of these mob fans, and I just didn't make 1 or 2. I made 32 is how many I made. So you put them down. They're pretty cool looking little block. They got a fan on the front side of it. But how you activate these things is you turn this thing on and flip a lever. I guess you just take a redstone signal. We're going to use levers for our application. And now our fan is kind of spinning around. We step in the way, and check that out. We can't even walk towards that. Let's go over here like this. Woot! That's so cool. So we get pushed, right? The fan pushes mobs, so it's going to be able to push not only players but mobs. So you see we've got this kind of gap sitting there, and there's an equal one on the other sides, and we've got a couple of the fans sitting in right there. We've got to put in these other 11 to finish that off, and then I need to go around on the outside and put levers on all of those fans so we can turn them all on, I guess, and technically turn them on, I guess. That's going to be so sketchy. Anyway, so that's the first thing we did. So we made all these fans, and they're pretty simple to make. Let me just show you really quick to make. So they're just 4 pieces of iron, a piece of redstone, and 4 stone slabs. So I used almost all the iron that I had. I've got like 6 iron left. I don't know if I have any more even smelting up. But we're making more. It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of time. We'll get some more iron. If we look over here, yeah, we've already got a good amount. So we've got, you know, half a stack. We're doing pretty good there. So we made a total of 32 of these mob fans. I also made some hoppers using some of the rest of my iron that I had left over. And then I made some diamond spikes, and I know that they're super expensive. They took 18 diamonds to make those. So, and you get 4, which is not too bad because we can use the other 2 at some point. We're only going to use 2 for our application today, but you need to make 3 swords and 3 diamonds and a diamond block. So it's 18 total diamonds that you've got to use there to make those. And it's pretty expensive, but the fact that these things give player only kills, like, or player kill only, like for instance wither skeleton skulls and things like that, I thought it was definitely worth getting done. So we made those. We'll use 2 of them today, and then we'll put the other 2 in a chest somewhere, and we'll use them when we need them. So we did that, and I think that's it. Yeah. Made some extra vector plates. All the vector plates are in place up there in the farm. I went ahead and added those in. So we've got 3 rows on all corners. So I'm going to try to get up here in the farm. I brought some extra torches with me. I'd like to be able to get these levers on all these fans and get these crazy fans working. And then we're going to make the kill area. Oh, there is a googly-eyed creeper right there. Hi. Hi, stop. Oh my goodness. That is not what we want. That's not too bad. I think we probably lost a couple vector plates. Can I go up here? Oh my goodness gracious. What a nightmare this is. Now can I go up here? Okay. Yeah, that's not ideal. Oh, let's not get pushed off the edge there. How many vector plates did we lose? Oh, we lost a couple. Dang it. Oh well. Let's see. We have some cobble. Not the end of the world for sure. So we can replace this. And I think that's the only blocks that broke. I don't know. I think we had so we lost a vector plate there. By the way, if you hold shift, you can walk on these crazy things without them like pushing you off the edge. So we got that. Let's put this. Do we have any more wood? Yeah. Man, we don't want to die. Okay. There. I think this is where our deal is. Anyway, we'll fix that in just a second. So we lost some cobble there. Not a problem. We'll put some back in there. That's all good. That's all good. And we lost some trapdoors. We'll put a trapdoor back on that guy, on that guy, and that guy. Yep. I was wondering actually if mobs could spawn on those vector plates, and I'm pretty sure we've just answered that question. Oh, is that all those that I have? I need 2 more of those. I have a crafting bench, though. Man, we got it squared away. Man, we're taking time away from this episode, though. We got to get this mob farm operational before we call it a done deal. All right, let's put that one and that one there and there. Okay. Okay, so you can see those fans are kind of lined up right there. It's going to be cool. All right, let's put these guys. Let's hold shift down so we can lay them without getting flung off the edge. I need to make sure I have enough for what I need to do down below. I think I will. Yeah, I will. Okay, so those are all back in, and let's put some torches right here. How about we do this? Let's just light up these areas here. I mean, I guess maybe now we can't put a torch there, but that's okay. Not a problem. Alright, now, here's what I got to do to get these fans turned on. First of all, I need to get that flipped up, and let's put a block right here so we can stand over here. Yeah, this isn't going to be sketchy at all. I mean, this is going to be perfectly safe and no worries whatsoever. So we have to come out here and make ourselves like a little ledge that we're going to walk across. And I'll just do these 8, and then I'll jump off camera and finish them up. Alright, now, where are our levers? Right there. Okay, so we'll put one there and there. We'll turn them on. Yep, there and there. Turn them on. There and there. Turn them on. Whoops. Okay, and then there and there. And then turn these guys on. Yep, and then we'll do the same thing. Now, these things should be blowing around. Yeah, boy. Yeah, look at them. Like, if we go over here, look, it's almost going to blow the mobs to the edge, and then all they have to do is step off one more time. Oh man, I don't think we can. Can I walk over there? Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, so we need to repeat that process on this side. Okay, so let's put levers on this one and this one. Problem is you can't flip the lever when you're crouched. So you got to sort of let go of that and not try not to fall off. So just 2 more. Oh, we should be breaking blocks though, shouldn't we? I think we can still get over here and break these. Yeah. Man, my stomach is getting all like twisted up standing up here on the edge of this thing. Man, I hate, you know, I know it's just a game, but man, I hate being up high and like hanging off of a ledge somewhere in Minecraft. Man, it is my least favorite thing to do. I've seen some people, man, it doesn't even faze them. They're just like flying around. They're not worried about it. They're scooting around on these little tiny platforms, not even worried about it at all. Man, I get all nervous when I'm up here on these type things. Makes me kind of crazy. Alright, let's knock all those out. And then it should just be a matter of coming back in here and filling these back in like so. That side's done. Okay, all those fans are operational. Now let's run over here. Okay, we can jump over here. And we're going to do the exact same thing there. And put this block there so we can get out. And I think we're going to have enough cobblestone. Okay, so let's go out here. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Instead of you guys having to come along for this craziness that I'm working on, let me go ahead and knock this out. I'm going to put the rest of these fans in. You know, there's nothing special about what we got to do here. We're just going to place them in like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more like that. And then we're going to go over here and place them in same place like that. Yeah. And then we're just going to turn them on. And then essentially it's a matter of getting all these trap doors squared away in the right way. And then we're going to go down. I mean, we might even take the torches out. I have an idea on how I can make that work. We'll see. We'll see if it works out for us. Anyway, let me get all these fans running, and I'll bring you back whenever we're ready to put in the kill area. We have we're going to use some vector plates to move some mobs around. I think it's going to be kind of cool. So I'll bring you back for that, and then we'll see if we can't get this thing fired up. Oh, man, I love it. I'll see you in just a minute. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. We've got our entire collection system set up and ready to go. You can see what it is. A bunch of vector plates that just push these mobs into these diamond spikes that we've got going on. And then underneath the diamond spikes and all in the floor where the vector plates are, there's hoppers all pointing into that gold chest right there. Man, you can hear how many mobs are up there. This is going to be pretty crazy. I'm actually kind of glad we're up so high. So here's my plan. How about we eat something? Here's my plan for how we're going to get this thing open. So I made like a wick, a wood plank wick that goes all the way down the bottom and all the way to the top and covers those and attaches to those 9 planks that are up there at the top. Man, I feel like I'm yelling because those mobs are in there. I got myself a brand new iron axe, and we're going to vein mine this pillar of planks, and it should be the only thing that breaks, and it should all break, and then we should just have literally like a deluge of mobs pouring out of that thing. Man, it sounds like there's 100 of them in there. I don't know. It's probably I would assume it's just at the mob cap, whatever that is. So anyway, I just want to stand back here a little bit because we need to get away. Let's do this. Let's make sure we put this there so like when we turn and run, we don't go skating off the edge. All right, let's give this thing a try. Okay, gotta do vein mining. Oh yeah, I mean that was a bunch of mobs. Okay. Yeah, skeletons climb up the wall. I'm not too worried, or not skeletons, but spiders. Well, we have a piece of glass. Let's fill that in real quick, like that. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that my hoppers are clear full, which is kind of crazy to me. Let's head on down there. Where's our pillar down? This one? Okay. That actually worked pretty good, man. We're professional mob farm makers. That is for sure and for certain. Let's get on down here. Now we should have some more mobs spawning. Oh, there's some that stay on top of those. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that, aren't we? We get in. Oh, creepers. Okay. Hi, googly-eyed guy. Why aren't you dying? Okay. And we're getting some... Oh, there's some redstone. We killed some witches. See, I wish I knew... Oh, it's a chicken. Compressed chicken. What does that mean? Do we get eggs? No, we don't know what we got. We just got raw chicken. That was crazy. Well, there's an Enderman. Oh, man, come on. Get an Ender Pearl. I'm so excited. Oh, man, that thing's working like a dream. I love it. Okay. Let's just turn around here. So, obviously, we have something we need to fix. We need to deal with the fact that some of those drops are landed on top of the spikes. That's okay. We'll just move them out one, and we'll just drive those mobs right into them, and then I think that'll get solved. You know, we got some mobs actually falling on top of the spikes. But all in all, man, a good build. We got ourselves a monster mob farm. We got vector plates and fans and all kinds of crazy stuff flying around in there. And more importantly, we got mobs falling out left and right. Oh, I love it. It's working like a dream. That is for sure. We just got to make a small adjustment. I'll do that off camera. And then next time, we'll start off looking at all the goodies we got in our mob farm. And then, without a doubt, it's Tinker's time. That's for sure. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from the sky, where mobs are dropping like rain. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.